Bubbles? Where are you, Bubbles? No idea why I'm here. Bit annoyed, really. Can't really be arsed, but never mind. Just being honest. Don't know. Right, is that gonna... There we go. Yeah, Leo Moon's my favourite, and it's Leo Moon, and I felt really called to come on, so somebody must need a bit of cheering up out there. I'm just laughing because I literally, the thumbnail says chemistry because I just cut the deck and that was the first card I pulled. But that is very Leo Moon, because Leo Moon is passion, fire, playful energy, things to do with creativity, children, sexual energy. Which actually, yeah, that is a thing that right now, like, besides the obvious of what sexual energy is for, there's a lot of like Ace of Wands energy, like for like, you know, for starting new creative project. I can't talk. Who's there? Is it a talker? Is it a lurker? Is it a talker? Is it a talker? Is it a lurker? Say hello. Yeah, it's what the fucking hell was I saying? Yeah, it's just that is the energy that I'm feeling. There's a lot of drive to get shit done today. Like, fuck it, let's go kind of thing. But again, I suppose it depends on, hello, how are you doing? Oh, it looks weird on the phone. How are you doing? Just jumping on briefly to say hi because I saw you were live. Yeah, you know, famous last words. I might just be here briefly too. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just felt called to come on because it is obviously the end of the day and it's, you know, in Scotland, we're not, well, I'm not used to this heat. It makes me miserable, to be honest. I don't fucking like it. You know, when you bump into people and they're like, oh my God, it's so amazing. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. But I had a wee ice cream in the sun. So if I'm looking a bit pink, I probably am burnt. But I had my sun cream on that. But anyway, that was just for the niece. Was just listening to one which has landed deeply but messaged you about it because it's too obvious. I've got, oh right, okay, I will look. Maybe not tonight though because I'm shattered. Like I said, I don't know why I'm on here, but right, so would you like a card before you go though? Because on Leo Moons I do always, for some reason it always makes me extra generous. So I'm an oldie talker. There's a new hashtag. I don't know why I always say hashtag nibby, hashtag oldie, but it is totally a thing now that we need to keep because I always said that. Oh, do you know what it is? I know where it comes from. It's because on Facebook, it must have been a thing on Facebook. Yeah, it was. Well, obviously, I knew it came from Facebook, but I'm like, where did I get that from to start saying that? And I think it was just so that people, and it's just stuck, isn't it? Because it's like, anyway. So, I filmed a video earlier, right? And it's like, the iPhone alarm went off for when I was going to get my niece, and it just knocked it off, and I don't think it's meant to be there. And by the way, I know I'm that dickhead with the glasses on the head, but I'm in between dyeing my hair and I'm keeping them on just now. Do you know what I mean? Nobody cares, but I'm just saying. I succeed in everything I want to do. So that's the affirmation for today. But yeah, if you are there and you want a card, speak now or forever hold your peace. But if you're new, whatever I pull for anyone else might make sense to you as well. And I'm just going to hang around while I've got the energy. Michelle, I actually saw clairvoyantly. I saw you're excited. I didn't know what you were going to say, but I saw that you were going to be here. So I'm glad to see you. Oh my God, I'm back in the Matrix, but it's good. Oh my God, you need to email me and let me know what that's all about, but I'm glad to hear it's good. Holy shit balls, free buses with 30 free just went past. There's the free. Right, okay, so I've picked up these unicorn cards next, so let's see what comes out of these. So I've said this before, but for those of you who don't know this, these cards are actually meant to be for children, believe it or not. I've never felt that. I think these are out of print as well, but I might be wrong. I think I'm not wrong though. Again, I think this is another one of my collector's items. But yeah, I wouldn't say they're for... I mean, it's not like there's nothing untoward. Like, there's nothing, you know... But there's like growing up things on it. But, you know, not like I said, nothing that's... But yeah, anyway. But that's why... So I've got all my kind of childlike Leo Moon cards tonight. I've got fairy ones, dolphin and mermaid and unicorns. So, right, let's see. What have we got for next? And then, like I said, if you're there, anybody that's got the courage to ask for a card, let me know, or I might just do some off the cuff. Wait a minute, actually. No, I'll pull Nix's and then I'll, because there was a general kind of feelings that I was getting that they wanted me to share. Hello Nathan, how are you doing? And yes, you may. Does anyone feel like today's drastically different energy from yesterday? Because yesterday, again, I know I said that in the video, but like, you know, I just couldn't get my bed right. And Cancer Moon is like that in my chart. Like, you know, all the water moons, don't particularly care for them. It's great for when I'm doing work like this, but I'm not got any energy. And then today I've just felt great. Like, I feel fucking brilliant. And there's not, like, I'm sorry if you're not, but it's like, I feel fucking brilliant. I feel tired now because it's the end of the day. But, and I tell you what, I'm not being funny, right? See those of us that aren't needing a physical union or in the union or all that passionate sexual energy that's in the air. I keep wanting to sing Rihanna every time I say that. It doesn't always need to be used for the obvious. It's like I said when I started this, you can use it for new like projects or any sort of area of life, because the way in which that, you know, I'm being guided to use it, it's really interesting. It's like a lot of things are changing up in my life and I feel quite excited about it. And again, I'm going to be honest with you, I did say this on the recorded one I did earlier. This year has been one of the, I'm being careful because I am aware that I'm live, but they never, you know, and look, this is actually, how long have some of you followed me? When do I ever start saying stuff like that? When I start talking like that, I have fallen majorly into Divine Masculine Collective, or my actual, my inner Divine Masculine, or the outer, because I was just starting about, you know, I was actually worrying what I was about to say there. So that's really interesting. I was feeling worried what I was about to say. So somebody could be worried what you're about to say, or you could be worrying what you're saying out there, or there's something like that. But anyway, moving on. Why was I saying that? Yeah, most of this year has sucked. I'm not going to lie. I've not liked it very much. It's been weird, it's been mysterious, and I've had just about fucking enough of it. So I'd very much like the next 5 to 6 months to be joyful, thanks. Thank you, please. In lots of different every areas of life, if you want God, thanks. Right, so next, what do we need to hear? Oh, let go. Isn't it hilarious? I mean, listen, throughout all of that, it is funny. So I suppose that's why I'm so fucking happy today. And I don't know why, so I'm just going with it. I'm in the moment, I'm like, I feel really fucking happy today. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. So there's something about, next I feel there's something about either you've knowingly or unknowingly soaked up the stress of someone around you or several people around you. And it's just about breathe, let that go now. Do you know what I mean? And it's almost like, it's interesting, I haven't had a client today, but it's like they're saying to me, if I had a client session and I'd taken on all of that kind of energy, it's like, just let it go now. Do you know, it's not mine. And that's what they're saying to me. It's like, just let it go. It's not yours. Hello, Charlotte. How are you doing? Oh, I'm glad a few of you are here. And then on the bottom of the deck, we've got share. When you share, everyone feels happy. So again, I feel that is about, it's like they're using a lot of my own stuff here, as they often do. It's like, you know, whatever has stressed you out today, you know, just let it go. It's in the past and just be here now. And like I said, if it was particularly stressful, again, I'm wondering if it's got something to do with the heat for you. You know what I mean? Because it's like, well, it's 18 here today, and I think it's, I don't know, it'll probably be going, well, maybe not. No, I think it'll be going down now because it's nearly 7. But I'm imagining it'll be way hotter where yous are. But yeah, when you share, everyone feels happy. And I feel that is just basically what they're saying is, I feel like I want to cut the deck as well. I feel what they're saying is, it's like, you can only give to others once you have given back to yourself. Like, once you have, okay, I know it's so cringe, isn't it? It's like that fucking thing that people say all the time, but it is. It's like, once you've filled up your own cup, or your jug, or your well, or an analogy I always used to get was like, if you had a jar of crystals, you know, crystal clear vision, a jar of crystals, and it was like, you'd given a crystal to this person for stress, you'd given a crystal to this, a rose quartz to someone for self-love, a rhodonite for someone with a broken heart. I'm just showing off with my crystal knowledge. Orange calcite for the sacral chakra, you know, and you're like, oh shit, where the fuck are all my crystals? Do you know what I mean? Because you're just giving them all away. Because that is a thing that some people get guided to do. I used to do it all the time. When I started my uni course, I gave somebody a hematite. I just fucking met her. I never knew her name. And I was forever the girl that gave her the crystal when she was stressed out, and it worked. And then she loves crystals now. But yeah, there's something like that. And I don't know what it is, but something is about to happen very soon. What you're asking for will... Wait a minute. What you're asking for will happen. Oh, and look, I was right. But I doubted. So there's something about doubting here. Maybe I was tuning into you and I don't think I was. I think it was a collective of people in that place. But when what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. So I'm getting the feeling it's like something that you're kind of... doubt is kicking in about. It's like it will happen, but it'll happen in a happy way and it'll happen out the blue. So let go and let God and let me know when it happens. Right. So let's do Michelle now, because I'm just going to go until I'll go until the black eyeliner starts melting, going all the way down my face. So that's usually on the Zoom, and I get off and I'm like, fuck me, I look like Alice Cooper. Right. So, Michelle, would you like the unicorns, or will I just see where I'm gravitated towards? I was just guided to take cover. What do you mean, from seagulls? I was fucking dodging the seagulls today. I used to have a few friends that hated seagulls. They would have been terrified. They were like, you know what I mean, because of the food. I was like, right, so... You said this year was going to be a roller coaster. Yeah, I've no words for the type of fucking roller coaster I've been on. It's no fucking funny. Right. Oh, I can take that too. I've taken some big action today. Good. Glad to hear it. You must have felt that energy. Today, sorting some shite out too, and I did some deep sharing. Good. Right, gotta go. Love you too. Right. Well, fuck, that's exciting, particularly after what I just emailed you. Oh, good. Hello, Madam Evil Sizer. How are you doing? I can't wait for my wishes to come true. Divine Union, please arrive. Yes, we all hear you, Nathan. We all hear you. I mean, listen, some of our divine feminines and divine masculines, regardless of gender, might be having another hot girl, hot boy summer. But then you can too. But again, I don't know why I'm saying that, because we all know that that's not my... Doesn't suit me to do that, does it? I can pretend sometimes that I'm not. It's... Although, can I just say, right, if that's happening to me, if I'm going through another long, hot summer, fucking alone, it's like, I could still, turn heads. Because when I went to the bus stop today, it was like two guys were across the door, like, working, like, the road. I'm just going to tell you this, right? Because the moon's in Leo, and I'm just kind of, like, saying I've still got it. Because it's like, my grey hair's coming in, and I feel like shit. And it made me feel good. But I actually felt a bit creeped out too. I don't like, you know what I mean? And I'm glad I had a high neck, because see if people were like looking at I don't like all that shit. But no, what was it? It was so funny. It's because I'm so psychic. I could actually feel like he'd said something. It was like they were crossing, and the one guy must have said something about me, and then they went in the shop and they got in them, and when they both came out to cross the road to go to the van, it was like one walked past and then the other one like took a good look, and then and I was just laughing because I had my shades on, but I thought, still got it. And it's like, and I must have looked good today, because then my wee niece was just like on the bus, she was looking at me like all doughy eyed, and I thought, what is it? She's like, I like your necklace, I like your earrings, I like your sparkly eyes. I was like, thanks. It's funny. We've got to take the joy in the small things, guys. Right, so remember I said this last year. That's when the window cleaner started chatting me up too, and believe me, that was an older man. But I mean, it's a compliment, but it's when you've got certain transits, and my Venus is in the 5th house of Leo. Do you know what I'm saying? People feel it. And also, when that sexual energy is whirling about and it's got nowhere to go, they feel the Empress energy is shining. Right. So, wait a minute. I don't want to miss what people are saying. Right. Sorry. Wait a minute. unicorns for Michelle. And then, who was after Michelle? Charlotte? No, Nathan. Nathan, wait a minute, I need a fucking list. Fuck's sake, man, this must be divinely timed. I'm glad people are here, but I'm like, because I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I going on? But I think it's because you won't see me again for like another 2 months or something. Or maybe a month, Leo Moon. I think I should just go live on Leo Moons, and anything else is a bonus, because I only like Leo Moon. Every other time I'm like, no. So, I'm going to do, right, so Michelle, Nathan, Charlotte, and Madam Evil Cider. What's Madam Evil Cider? Do you want me to call you your name? Or do you want me to call you by your stream name? Because I will try and remember. If not, I know I asked you that before, but I forgot. And you'll know in the morning, someone. So this might be yours, Michelle. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Wait a minute. See, before I do yours, what the hell were the... No, I'll remember. I'm like, what were the collective messages? Shannon, that's it. Shannon. How can I remember that for the next time? Shannon. I'm going to remember you by, this is so weird because I wasn't a massive watcher of that, but you know the Beverly Hills 90210, the original, which is her, the actress not called Shannon. I don't think the character was called Brenda and the actress is called Shannon, and if she's not called Shannon, I've no fucking idea where I got that. But I'm going to make some kind of link and that's how I'm going to remember your name. Let's pray for me. I don't know where another Shannon would be that I can think of, that I could remember. Right, okay, so. She's got it, ooh baby, she's got it. I'm your Venus. Oh, I see what you're doing there, Charlotte, I love it. Right, okay, so. In the serious mode. Okay, right, so let's do this. Michelle, what have we got for Michelle? Michelle, what does Michelle need to know? What does Michelle need to know about the morning? Let go. Oh my god, you got the same card! You got the same card as Nyx. I mean, if you're new, right, and even if you're not new, I mean, you know this happens all the time. When I pull the same cards for people, it's because it's in the collective. So there is something that it's like, look, it's time to let go of the stress. Wait, that's it, Shannon Doherty. So that is it, or however you say it. So that is right, eh? So that's funny, like, they just must have really dug deep for that, because I'm like, I did watch it. I watched it when I was far too wee, because my sister watched it. Because the whole Brenda and Dylan thing. You see, that's what I mean. When you're a twin flame, you're a twin flame for life. Because I was digging their love story. I'm sure that was... Maybe that's a bit toxic, though. Was he not, like, a real bad boy? And she was, like... Well, I don't know. Twin flames things can be like that, too, though, can't they? Right, so... let's be honest. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Okay, same message. So what else for Michelle? Oh, I like this card. Definitely yes. The answer to your question is a strong yes. So I don't know what happened last time. Oh, the same cards. Yeah. Again, it's because, like I say, it's, you know, I say it all the time, but it's so that, you know, people can actually see it happen real time. It's because pretty much everyone, unless you're one of the people that you know that it's not you, is in divine masculine energy that gets drawn to me. Like, that is your predominant one. That, you know, is like the front runner for you, and you're balanced, and then some days, you know, you'll be balanced out and you'll be working more in your feminine, but that's the way that I look at it. Yeah, just because I see it in personal sessions and I always see it on these, but it's, yeah, but so definitely yes. The answer to your question is a strong yes. So, like, even though that's a different card, Nyx is getting something about letting go of stress and something that you maybe the doubt might be starting to kick in with your manifestations, but you know, it's going to happen very soon, and you're getting definitely yes. And forgive those. So it says it's time to let go of anger or blame. So what I'm going to say is, like, Michelle, this is for you, but it feels like it's for everyone out there, that it's like, if something isn't quite clicking into place, it's like, alright, I'm going to do an exercise here, right? Everybody close your eyes, unless you're driving. If you're driving, please switch me off right now. Nobody should ever listen or watch me when you're driving, because you should be watching the fucking road. But that was my Saturn and Scorpio jumped in. But also because we're in the after shadow of Mercury retrograde until the end of the month, which is still, you know, just, what, less than a week away. But also because I have got a very hypnotic voice. Prior to being a hypnotherapist, but because I am an actual hypnotherapist, it's like, yeah, just, it's not wise, so don't do that. And I know people know that, but just people that know. But everybody else, if you can, I'll not make it too long, just close your eyes, right? We're just going to help people let go of a bit of this stress. I did kind of think I was maybe going to be doing something like that. So close your eyes and just breathe in, telling yourself relax, and just don't freak out. The people that are like, oh, I can't sit here all day. I'm going to make it quick. Breathe in, telling yourself relax, and breathe out, telling yourself release. We all need a bit of this, right? Including me. It's Gemini season and things can get a bit cray-cray. If you watch the last couple of videos, you'll be like, oh yeah, holy shit. The channeling's like, it's too fast for me. When I'm watching it back to get the title, I'm annoying the fuck out myself, so things just need to slow down a little bit. So that's like the Gemini 2 things here. It's like, you know, I've got two sides that I'm mostly very silent, spend a lot of time alone. And then when I have to talk out the thoughts that I'm given all day, every day about fucking twin flames when I don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the troubles that I have sometimes, the light and the shadow in me. So breathing in, relax. Breathing out, release. And see how the card said that? Breathing in, relax. Breathing out, release. Just let that shit go. Let it all fucking go. I need to record my own short meditation just saying that. You know, that other one that's like, you know, fuck it. Like, but that's someone's got in it, but I'm going to do that. Who wants that? That's just came to me. I need to do that. Even just for a laugh. And then I bet people end up loving it. I'm calling it. Right, so breathing in. But don't comment now. You should have your eyes closed. Breathing in, relax. Breathing out, release. Right. So quickly, I'm just going to... I'm doing a lightning bolt. I'm imagining a lightning bolt that's not going to hurt us or anything. But the lightning bolt is... I'm not actually going to say what it's doing, but just trust me when I say it's getting rid of stuff you don't want there, right? Okay? And it's kind of like, that's doing something. And and then, but it can also be, that might be symbolic of something else for you too. Like, I'm getting like, I think I channeled in one of the written things, like someone's waiting for a lightning bolt to come out the sky of genius to, you know, to get on with something. But that's not, it is to clear something. But I'm just going to get a cloud of sage to whirl, a tornado, that's what I'm looking for. A tornado of sage is going from the top of your head, and if you've got your eye, I'm waving my hands about and I'm clearing the collective energy as I'm doing it. Going from the top of your head, all the way down your body, down your chakras, and it's pulling out anything in your system that isn't serving you, it's stressing you out, especially that isn't yours, or anything that's yours, worrying too much. And we're sending it all the way down to the old earth, all the way out through your feet, through the roots of the tree, all the way down to the old earth. And we release, 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 and we cut the cords of fear, lack, negativity to the old earth. It's crumbling away in quite a dramatic way, I'd imagine, on this Leo moon, but I don't watch the news, so you can let me know. And we connect, letting go of the pain, keeping the lessons always. Let it go in the pain, keeping the lessons, because it makes who you are. Connect to the new earth of peace, calm, abundance, balance of your inner feminine and masculine energy, therefore attracting healthy, balanced, reciprocal. Why am I having issues saying reciprocal? Reciprocal, balanced, healthy relationships of all kinds, not just romantic. And that also means, so again, some people will be like, no, I don't want to take that clear, I just want them any old way. But no, we don't do that. That also means healthy, balanced, reciprocal, twin flame dynamics. So not just, look at, now I know why they said, we'll not just be the old Brendas of the world, taking the, was it Dylan? We'll not be the Brendas, imagine if somebody's called Brenda or Dylan. We'll not be the Brendas of the world, taking the Dylans back when they're not, you know, of integrity. You know, we're going to be the Brenda, by the way, but forget the gender, right? Brenda's divine feminine. Divine masculine is Dylan. Is his name Dylan? I think it was. I don't know why I've been given this. I haven't watched that since I was like 4 or 5 or something. Like seriously, it was when Sky TV was at someone else's house and it was like, oh my god, The Simpsons, Friends. Do you know what I mean? And then we did get the cable, but do you know what I mean? It was like a bit of a luxury. It was like, oh my god, you've got Sky. Anyway, so yeah. Oh god, what's that all about? Right. Anyway, sorry, I'll get people in their eyes now. So. But I think there's just something about valuing yourself. So wherever you're at, if you don't know who your twin flame is, or you know that they're married, or you know that they're with somebody else, you know they're just fucking about doing whatever, that one, especially the last one, value yourself. Value yourself, okay? Value yourself enough to stand in your own self-love, or sit, do your thing, and attract to you reciprocal, balanced, healthy relationships in all areas of life. Okay, that's what Spirit wanted to say. Right, so pull up from the new earth, whatever it is you feel you need, whatever it is, whether it's related to the randomness that I just channeled there, or something of your own, and I'll stay quiet for a minute. But I am going to shuffle some Twin Flamey cards to see what that was about. Making your own intentions, and then I'll bring us back in a minute. I'll count us out. So just trust me, Oh my God, I've just pulled spiritual connection, faith, God, which is who I channel, deeper meaning, spirit guides, angels protecting your relationship. I also channel the angels. Spiritual awakening. We know there's a lot of Russian roulette cards in here, guys, and telepathy. So basically, there's some major spiritual awakening, telepathy, and love going on for you or your twin flame. Multi-dimensional connection. Feeling each other's emotions, mind reading, because to be honest, I was going to say that, right? Because it was clear. I mean, I'll watch when I watch this back, but it was clear to me. So, hello, Wake and Bad Tarot, how are you doing? Because you'd commented the other day, don't you? You're a newbie. And you are, what is your name? I don't think I know your name. So, you don't need to tell us your name, but I just like to know if people want to be called by their name. Yeah, I feel that's what was happening at the start when I was saying that. Like, I feel when I'm having a particularly off day, I feel I'm really tuning into the Divine Masculine Collective. Like, you know, it's not that I'm never going to have a bad day, but that's when I feel it's like they're just doing it to show me. It's pretty fucking unfair, to be honest. But again, to be fair, when that is most of the people I'm speaking to, I do get it. And then they're like, here you go, here's your piece back again. I'm like, fucking hell. They just pull my eyes to the card that says, this is the end. Count your breath and hold to 10. Oh yeah, you've got your eyes closed. I'm doing all this stuff and you can't see. Apart from Wake and Bad Tarot. 1111 here in Cat. Oh, loving that. What's your name? Share your name. You don't need to share your name. I'll call you Wake and Bad Tarot if you don't want to tell us your name. This is what I've done to Nathan too. You'll see Nathan's not called Nathan. I just got his name out. Right, so multi-dimensional connection, feeling each other's emotions. So see what I'm saying? I feel a lot of Divine Masculines could have either been lately quite stressed or currently stressed, and then Divine Feminines feel it. Mind reading, connected through space and time, pure communication, love, unconditional love, love in relationships, self-love. Oh, look, this is why they got me to channel that weirdness. Self-love, respect, nurturing, compassion, empathy, happy relationships. Because a happy relationship, but again, I always say connection, because most fucking twin flames that are telling you aren't in union. Some are. It's all because it's divine timing. So see, it's quite a lot. It's all good cards that have come out today. Nicholas. Oh, great. That is a long name. Nicholas Berin Henry Macaray. Can I just call you Nicholas? That is quite a mouthful. I'm not going to remember that. If I fucking remember that, somebody needs to, I don't know, I need a medal or something. Nicholas, so how can I remember your name is Nicholas? I don't want to link it to Santa because I don't like Santa. It's not real and it's linked to all bad stuff. What is Nicolas Cage? I'm sorry, I just have to link it to something so that I remember. Yeah, I'll remember this moment of me trying to remember. Right, soul contract, not just yet. Oh, God, there you go. Not just yet, guys. It's because we're still, you see, we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, so things cannot move forward yet. But as if that makes any difference. These fucking twin flame things take forever anyway. I mean, it's like, do you know what I mean? It's like, all right, yeah. They're coming soon, are they? Oh, get ready. It's tonight. Oh, really? Oh, and another year passes. Oh, and another 2 years. Oh, while my grey's hair's even more grey. Oh, fuck, I'm 90. All right, well, okay. Bit of sarcasm. Spirit knows best. Surrender. Live in the present moment. Feeling impatient. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I was obviously I'm actually very patient, so I was channeling someone's impatience. Right, okay, so, but remember, this is the end. So this is the end of something. Be different for different people. And now I'm going to count from 10 to 1, and when I get to 2, you're going to think about opening your eyes, and when I get to 1, you're going to open your eyes wide awake, unless you arrived in the randomness of it, and you don't know what's going on. Crossroads, someone's at a crossroads as well. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, thinking about opening your eyes, 1, opening your eyes, wide awake. Sending everyone here some Reiki. Well, I am always sending healing on here too, so if you want to receive the energy, then people can receive it. But I always say I don't just receive energy from anybody that I don't know. So no offense to you. I'm literally like that with some of the people that have been on here for years. I just think it's wise, do you know what I mean? Because you just never know who folk are out there. So if you want to, you can. Everyone else, right? So, right. Who is next? So, because I don't know what that was all about. That was just to clear people's energy in a bit of a funny way. So, Charlotte, are you next? No, Nathan. Sorry, Nathan. And first of all, are people back? It's quite funny because I knew I was going to do some sort of clearing, but that was weird. I wouldn't judge it. It's different every time. If you're new, I just channel it in the moment, so I just wing it. Right, I've now picked up a different deck for you, Nathan, so let's see what comes out here. Let's see if... I'm just trying to think if there is one about stress, and I don't think so. What have we got for Nathan? Thank you, I will. My guides are like my bouncers anyway. They'll let it in if they think you're okay, they'll let it. If you found your way into the circle, you must be all right. The sacred circle. I'm carrying on eating my dinner. Good for you. Oh shit! Sorry, Charlotte. Did that interrupt your? Is your dinner cold now? What are you having? I had macaroni and broccoli again for like the 100th Thursday in a row because that's my niece's favourite. It's actually my favourite too, to be honest. I'm always like, "What's your favourite vegetable?" She's like, "Broccoli." I'm like, "Yeah, me too. But what else do you like?" She's just broccoli. And I kind of want to be like, you have to like other stuff. I'm like, I kind of hear you on that, but yeah. I was like, do you want chicken? And she's like, no, macaroni. I was like, all right. Okay, so Nathan. Oh, Nathan. Look at this, Nathan. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So Nathan, if you haven't thought about going into working for yourself, it is something that I feel will come about at some point. That is definitely where you're being guided to go, and when you do, you'll be successful with it. Oh yeah, I do love spinach too. I actually do like most vegetables. I'm trying to think and fruit. I hate grapefruit though. Ugh. I don't like the word hate, but it's just like ugh. You can't get a taste out of your mouth. It's fucking horrible. Ugh. Ugh. I remember eating it by accident when I was little because my mum used to love it, and I was like, oh, horrible. But I pretty much like everything. I think we done this once on a Facebook Live where people were like shouting out fruit and veg. There wasn't many I don't like. Rest, yeah. So I can feel that, even. It's actually quite interesting. Like I can feel... I feel very tired when I tap into your energy. I feel tired of bullshit. And again, I know that, I saw that you'd commented on the shorts yesterday, and I got that kind of feeling as well. I could feel you were finding the energy kind of rough, because I think that's what I said back to you, wasn't it? Yeah, rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Yeah. I want to become a healer. Yeah, I was going to say that because I remember you saying that when I was reading your chart with the Chiron and Scorpio. So yeah, I feel that is linked to that. It's like, look, it's like right now you have to go through your own cocoon of healing, shadow work, all that kind of stuff, which obviously never stops for all of us. But it's like once you sort of come out the other side of a lot of that, it's like, when you do decide to do whatever you want to do for yourself, it'll, you're a born entrepreneur and it'll be surrounded in success. Yeah, positive energy. Look, surround yourself with positive people and situations, avoid negativity, but that is really important. It's like because of that Chiron and Scorpio, again, I can't remember what house it's in, but because of that Chiron and Scorpio, because you soak up and transmute the energy, like I say, I can't remember, you said you know that you do that or you felt like you do it, but that's what I do too. Like I actually take it on in my body as a shaman, which not all shamans do, and it's quite rough to do that, but it's what I'm always guided to do. It's, yeah, just make sure that you're not surrounded by, just too many dickheads, really. I mean, that's not usually what I would say, but that's what I said. So, we'll go with it. Right, I just want to swap to this deck to see if some of the same cards come out. And I'll stop swearing. If your kids listen to me, I'll be mindful of that if there's any... By the way, I think some kids, like, this is the thing about YouTube, eh? It's like, do you know what I mean? Kids might be listening to me anyway, and I really don't like that. I mean, what are you going to do? Do you know what I mean? It's like, Spirit, come on, just don't let the kids watch, for fuck's sake. Right, so... Not the people with the kids. I mean, like, if kids just... I don't know. Right, so... veg stir fry. Kids not so impressed. Is it nice? Do you like it? I want to become a healer and charge for sessions. So I guess I'm an entrepreneur. Yes, that would make you an entrepreneur. Take all the lols out of it. That's what I mean. You need to... It's like, you know, I remember someone once said to me, like, you're either... What was it? You're either fucking about or you're the CEO. So what one are you doing? You can't be both. True story. I was like... All right, you've got the headphones on. Good. Right, so... I'm 26, so I'm good with swearing. I wasn't referring to you being the child, Nathan. We have actually got younger people. Well, actually, I think the people have been around that long. I think she might be around the same age as you, actually, the person I'm thinking of. Or maybe a year older. Do you know what, actually, Nathan? I don't know if I said this to you before, but I actually feel it's after you go through... I mean, you could do it before, but I feel after you go through your Saturn return, you know, kind of like next year and over the next couple of years, I feel when you emerge on the other side of that, quite exciting movement for you. But again, you could be moving towards that as well. I feel like people who don't swear are dishonest. I know what you mean, Shannon. I kind of feel like that too. It's like, you know, why are you so bothered about what everyone else thinks? It's not like, no, I mean, to be fair, if people don't swear, I don't be like, fucking hell, I don't like that they don't swear. But it's like, I have to say, the people that I am most drawn to, whether it be offline or online, I fucking love people. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, when it's not put on, that's what's tricky. I've had people literally try to mimic my whole personality. Like, I've seen it before, and people have said to me, and they've cringed, that it's like, you know, if people try to be like me with the swearing, and you know, I know everyone swears, but there's, you know what I mean? It's like if someone literally tries to lift your personality and be like it, you can tell, and people will cringe. But if you already naturally were like that, and you don't overdo it, and you just be who you are, and you don't care what people think, that is when you're being true. I don't like the word authenticity because it's overused, but you know what I mean? It's like you're being true to yourself, and people can tell. Because again, you can even tell with me, like, I don't like how much I swear. I don't mind people that swear. I don't mind when I swear, but I do cringe when I watch it back. If I don't know what it is. I feel it's when there's some heavy Sagittarius. I'm sure you're right for a minute. Some heavy Sagittarius energy, or really any of the fire signs. It does amp up the swearing quite a bit, but I don't, you know, I just go with the flow. I just, you know, I just know my heart. So if people judge me on that, then fuck them, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, like, seriously, do you know what I mean? It's like, whatever. But some people are a bit like that. They'd be like, I don't like all the swearing. Well, you're not going to fucking like it right here then, pal. Go find somebody else on YouTube. Right, so. What else does Nathan need to know? It's okay to be... Look at this. Fucking love it. Deny? Are you... Wait a minute. Are you a random... No, I don't think you're the... I'm like, are you the Deny that I knew from years ago? I studied with a Deny, and it's an unusual name. Or are you another Deny? I don't think you're her. You might be, though. Just wanted to check. Are you a new person? Is it you? I'm like, is it you or are you someone else? I don't know. And hello. Whether you are the... No, probably not. You're not her. But hello, welcome. How did you find me? Danae. Do you see it? All right. You say it Danae? Danae? Danae. Am I saying it right? So that I know for next time. It's okay to be different. See how I was saying that about me, and this is Nathan's card, and it's because it's like, you know, that is what you do have to embrace, I feel, as a healer, but particularly when it's shamanic stuff, because no shaman is the same. It's like, you know, it's bits. I actually met another shaman the other day, like in the most serendipitous random place, but it's kind of, it's to me, it's like taking bits and bobs of what you're interested in and making it your own. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, you don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. So I feel you really need to know that, is that, yeah, how you are. So again, it's like I can feel deeper things I want to say, but it's like wherever you got the impression that you're not good enough just as you are, you'll, it's, yeah. Okay. Right, they're just sort of talking to me about like whenever that's divinely timed that we talk. By the way, Nathan, you do know that as well, that when I've been saying these things about people can have a free chat with me on the Zoom, you can do that. Like I know you had to reschedule yours, but you can do that and then just have so don't feel like you can't do that. Because we've never spoken to Zoom. But I was just getting sort of insight as to what I kind of want to know. I could feel, I don't know, I could tap into stuff there. So very soon, what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. So I don't know what you were asking, but there's some more of that same energy. Something very happy will happen soon in a happy way. Yes, that's true. I'm not lying. They're backing me up because it's not me. I'm channeling the divine. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. So I don't know if you were asking this on here or if you've been, I feel like you've been putting that out there. I feel like you've been asking, does she even feel the way that I feel crazy? Does she even feel like that about me? And yes, what you're asking about is the truth. So I found you because I was meant to find you. Right, we love you already, Danae. Is it Danae? I hate when I don't say it right. We love you already. That was the correct answer. I just have to pay my twin, then collect the 250. Then I say, no, but remember, just have a Zoom with me. Just, by the way, this is me like pulling in a bit. Nathan was going to do it anyway, and then the universe kind of muddled things up, and then actually it turned out not being good for me either. But just basically everybody, right? So everybody. By the way, that's your message now, Nathan, so I'm going to move on to someone else. See, this is what I mean, like when I'm burping, I'm hiccuping, I'm just clearing just some of the heavier sadness I was feeling in you. So I'm just sending you love, if you're open to it. What was I going to say there? Yeah, so just for anyone that hasn't heard me saying that, if you are a loyal person that has done sessions with me before, whether it be 1, 5 packages, whatever, if you want to have a 30-minute free live Zoom with me, just to check in, just to, and again, don't just use it willy-nilly. What I mean is, if you're feeling like there is something that we could do, but you're not quite sure, and you're one of the people that gets really stuck in your head, why is that plugged in, but it's not charging? I know. What the fuck, by the way? Sorry, I feel like this is going to fall over or something. My charger's plugged in, and it's telling me I've got 10% battery. That is on. Why is it doing that? Is it because I'm live? Oh, I knew that was going to happen. What the fuck, man? Just showing you my ceiling. Oh, it is on. Well, maybe it's just because I'm live. If somebody wants to fucking donate for a new stand, you can. Thanks. Sorry. See, that's what I mean. I don't like when I said fuck there. I'm going to get one. But I'm not fucking joking either, Shannon. Shannon putting the laughing emoji. Yeah, what it is this one shite. It's like, for some reason, and do you know what, actually, do you know what? This is what's so annoying, and this is what's annoying about this. Let me just have a moan for a minute, right? This is what's annoying about dyslexia, dyspraxia, just fucking whatever else I've got that I don't know the name of. The ADHD thing, all of it. Just Claire. It's like, before I knew that I had all of that. I've actually got another one of them. Like, and what it was I fucked off with myself, right? I usually look after that stand that I use all the time. I've had it for quite a few years now. And, I didn't pay loads, I paid a bit for it. And it was like, and it was just, I'd had it on that ottoman thing or whatever, right? And it was like, I think I knocked into it and it fell over. And for some reason, the fucking leg fell off. And I was like, oh, fuck! Do you know what I mean? Because if I just put it away, like I normally do, you know what I mean?